So let me tell you about the time I had this stupid ass pair of headphones, and I was kind of excited. Don't get me wrong. It was the biggest gimmicking tactic of the century when they introduced fucking having little earbuds that you would put in your ear. It attached to the big piece, to the big headphone piece. So I had this, and then a little earbud attached right here like this, right here in the middle like this. That was the product. That's what they were advertising. They were advertising a completely life-changing audio experience. Like, it was a startup company, very small, very new. I was gonna looking for a drink or a rest or both. It's them climbing through these parts. Used to be the pilgrims taking my way, but odd times these are, and you ain't even the strangest shell wandering about. Fuck it. Wish promised, I got you, cheap. Anyway, they were offering a completely life-changing experience audially, orally, and in fact, not what they delivered. I'm not necessarily an audiophile, so I haven't tried many headphones, especially of the expensive types, like $1,000 types. No. Now, to be fair, it was 150 bucks, right? So it couldn't have been like too great for 150 bucks. I guess if you're wanting an actual increase in quality, you want to go maybe 300. Maybe 500. Well, now these right here I got were like 150, and they're pretty nice. Nice fuzzy foam pad. Won't complain. So I was pretty excited because I think like 150 was probably like around the most expensive pair of headphones I purchased, right? Now these 150 nowadays, nothing. I got that easily. Like, what the fuck? You think I don't got 100 Fendi belts on my bed right now? I'm swimming in bank. Now the headphones themselves, you've been waiting all for this, right? They were mid. I mean, you might have guessed it with the way I've been talking, right? They were mid. They were pretty fucking mid. They were weird, kind of uncomfortable at times, because I mean, I don't necessarily like to wear. Earbuds aren't my preference when I'm just casually listening to music, right? I really like the over-the-ear ones. So having them in my ears while these were over them was pretty jarring, pretty weird, not fun. And the first step that I had to do before listening to any sort of music was complete a hearing profile test. Now, nowadays, that shit is probably like standard, right? If you get a new pair of Bose or whatever, you download the app, you can customize your EQ profile or whatever with the hearing test. But that shit was new for me. I was like, a hearing test? What? No way. You're telling me I gotta sit in like complete silence, utter silence, just my thoughts? No form of media playing in the background? Fuck it. I guess for the best music experience, I'll do that. And boy, definitely did I take the time. Now, I sat in my silent ass room, nothing playing, no PC. I didn't have a PC at the time, because if I did, that shit would have had to been turned off. The fan is loud as hell, and it was just me and my new pair of headphones. Now, when I got the box, I ran upstairs. Like, I picked it up, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go upstairs and set this up, because I can't wait to listen to music, right? And then I sat down, started creating and shit. Took me probably maybe 20 minutes, and for the average person, it would have taken maybe like a good 5. Okay, not only did I lose health, I also lost my little like power up. That's great. Okay, I see we're gonna be like one of the fucking most annoying bosses in the game, huh? I didn't get my souls. I didn't get my beads. Oh my god, because I didn't know. I fell down below. God. But like I was saying, I was dialing in everything, created maybe like 5 different profiles at the end of the day, trying to really switch between all of them, all 5 of them, seeing if there was any difference, because I love my fucking music. I fucking love music. I love music. I love music. Music is my life. I can't go a day without listening to music. Low key. I need a soundtrack to start my morning. I need a soundtrack to brunch, whatever time brunch is, between like 11 and maybe 1. I need a soundtrack for the evening and nighttime. That's just how it is. I gotta spice up my life some way, right? And I got my soundtrack picks on lock, and I was trying to have that in like crazy 8D audio, but that's not what those stupid headphones were. They moved. They were very not stable, so they moved. If I like tilted my head down, they would slide forward. I tilted my head back, they would slide back, and I just had to basically kind of just like, you know, so like this. And it was low-key mid, high-key mid. Fuck am I talking about? You know, I refunded them at the end of the day. They were cool. It was a cool gimmick, the biggest marketing gimmick I've ever fallen for. And since then, I was like, bro, fuck your slimy tactics, fuck your everything you guys turn to nowadays. Good for literally nothing. I think the brand is still running around. I just realized I've never said the name. I never mentioned the brand. They're called Nura. Nura headphones, mid-ass headphones, mid-ass earbuds. They came out with some earbuds not too long ago. I don't like them. This isn't hate speech or defamation, but I just will never purchase them again. Let me know your thoughts.